Hey everybody, it's me, Steve Schnee, the CD Junkie. On this episode of CD Junkie, I want to talk about the brand new Dream Academy box set. What an incredible piece of art this is. But before I talk about the Dream Academy box set, I'd like to just tell you a little story about how I got into the Dream Academy. And that goes back to 1981 when I discovered a band by the name of The Act. I'd go through the record bins and, I've been one of those that just constantly tries to discover new music. So I pulled out this album and it was by The Act and it was called Too Late at 20. I bought pretty much anything if a group's name had "the" in front of it because I wanted to hear something new. It was always exciting back in those days just to discover new music. So I took the album home, put the needle down, and I loved it. It was, this jangly, power poppy, Birds influenced. It was really, truly an amazing album. And to this day, it has never been released on CD. And that absolutely blows my mind. If you are a lover of just great guitar pop, power pop adjacent, jangly guitar pop, you are going to love The Act. It's pretty much like the group The Keys, where everyone loves this underground pop band, but it's just never come out on CD. But for those of you who have never heard The Act, this is the album cover here. It's really absolutely wonderful. So here is The Act.
I've given up on the Long Island Sound. Route 28, wheels spinning round. But I belong to the ones who got away. I'm telling you now, yeah, my heart belongs to the ones who got away. I belong, I know one can beat it at it. Time is on my side, three is on the outside. We're still not in a fight. Let's get together tonight. Tell me what it's all about. Let's get together tonight. Don't like you being without my arms around you. No, I like you running me much better than when you let me know. Come on, baby, let me know. It's touch and go. Oh, touch and go.
Now, so I was into that band. Every compilation tape I made for friends or possible girlfriends, those tapes that you make to woo the women, that never worked for me. But I would make these compilations. Every one of them had a song by The Act, whether it was Touch and Go or Too Late at 20 or Long Island Sound or Zero Identified or OK Jerko even. I love this band, and I listened to that one album constantly. Now, the leader of the band was a singer-songwriter by the name of Nick Laird-Clowes, and one of the gentlemen in the band was Mark Gilmore. So here's where the Dream Academy comes into the story. One day, I'm driving home with my friend Chuck. He's driving us home from junior college. And yes, I am quite unintelligent because I didn't get further than junior college. But we're driving home, and KROQ, occasionally they would play like a new import single and they would ask the listeners to phone in and give their opinion. So me and Chuck are talking, and then the song starts in this kind of gentle opening, and all of a sudden the voice comes on. I'm going, Chuck, stop. Shh, shh, shh. And I'm listening and I'm going, oh my God. And Chuck's going, what? I'm going, shh, shh, shh. I said, I just want to find out. I just want to be sure. I said, that's Nick Laird-Clowes from The Act. And of course, Chuck goes, who's The Act? Obviously, I didn't make him a tape. But that weekend, I went out and bought the import 12-inch single of Life in a Northern Town by the Dream Academy. And that is where my love affair with this band started. And that is where this box starts as well. But the Dream Academy, their entire collected works in this box set. You've got Nick Laird-Clowes, you've got Kate St. John, and you've got Gilbert Gabriel. They created this beautiful, lush, romantic, Baroque mixture of pop, classical, world music. It was pop music, but it didn't really have any boundaries. They just went ahead and they created art, and it was beautiful. It was melodic. It was everything I love about music. Now, the Dream Academy went on to record 3 albums, all of which are featured here, and there's 4 CDs of bonus tracks. So let's take a look at the box here. You get the booklet, and that has the story of the band and pictures and all that fun stuff. But let's start with the band's 1985 debut album. This is an album that's produced by David Gilmour and Nick Laird-Clowes. I think George Nicholson and Gary Langan and Alan Tarney produced the song Love Parade. But this is just absolutely fantastic. It's got Life in a Northern Town. It's got This World. It's got The Edge of Forever. The aforementioned Love Parade. It's an album that's lush and thought-provoking, and the lush orchestrations and instrumentation. These are things that you're feeling at the very moment you are hearing them. It's really, really a fantastic album. And that came out in 1985. Now, the second album was called Remembrance Days, and it features the single Indian Summer, which I have to be honest, it kind of sounds like the label said, go in and rewrite Life in a Northern Town. It's not the same song structure, but it has the timpani, the boom, boom, all that stuff. But I love it, but still, I kind of wish that they had put out a different single that showed a different side of the band, just as much as the Love Parade showed a different side of the group, from their first album. But a cool thing that happened in between these albums is they put out a cover version of Please, Please, Please Let Me Get What I Want, the Smiths song. This is the one example that I can say that the cover is better than the original. I love the Smiths version, but Dream Academy just added so much more authentic emotion, and it's just absolutely stunning and beautiful, and you need to hear it. Now, that song didn't end up on the album, but their cover of the Corgis, Everybody's Got to Learn Sometime, ended up on the album. But Remembrance Days is yet another wonderful collection of these beautiful, lush songs. And there's the tracks there. A couple songs that were co-produced by Lindsey Buckingham, but most of the album, I think, was produced by Hugh Padgham. This continues to carry the beauty of the Dream Academy's music forward, and it's really a fantastic album. And thing is all 3 members are integral to the band. Nick Laird-Clowes writes wonderful songs, but the instrumentation, Gilbert Gabriel and Kate St. John with her woodwinds and beautiful backing vocals, and just absolutely incredible, wonderful. Third album came out. It's called A Different Kind of Weather, and this came out in 1990. And this was produced by David Gilmour, I think David Gilmour and Nick Laird-Clowes. And this kind of broke away from the tradition. It's still lovely, it's still lush. There's more keyboards in the album. And I think the only misstep is their kind of Manchester baggy version of Love, a cover of the John Lennon song. It's not bad at all, but it just doesn't seem to fit. Although it does sound very unique, just not Dream Academy unique. You can tell it's Nick Laird-Clowes' voice, but it's almost like, somebody said, hey, come in and add your vocals here and we'll put this out, like a guest vocal thing. But that's just my opinion. The rest of the album, just classic Dream Academy. The thing about the Dream Academy is there's a lot of atmosphere in their music. Sometimes it's something you feel and you don't hear. Sometimes there's something missing there in the middle that your emotions are drawn to, or your attention is drawn to, and then they surround you with this, sense of wonder and beauty. And Dream Academy were so good at creating this unique musical world. And yet another great album, but sadly the band split up. But that's not it with the box, because you get 4 more discs. Now, I have to admit that my discs are out of order here. I don't know if there's really an order, but here's one called B-Sides, and that's exactly what it says it is, because the original disc that I just showed you, they're just the original albums. They don't have any bonus tracks added. All the bonus tracks are going to be on these CDs, such as this one, and there are the B-Sides there. And then here's one called The River Ran On, and this is kind of like alternate versions and maybe remixes and stuff of previously released tracks, and some unreleased stuff there as well. The next CD is called Backtracked, and that features instrumental versions of stuff. Now, the song Please, Please, Please Let Me Get What I Want, the instrumental version of that was included in a John Hughes movie. Of course, now I've completely forgotten which one, but that instrumental is on this disc. So you're getting the vocal version on one of the earlier bonus discs. You're getting the instrumental on that disc. And then finally, here's some later remixes. And this CD is called Love, Etc. And you get different remixes of Love and stuff. This box combines all of the Dream Academy recordings that were released, including non-album track stuff. There's even a non-album track called Sunrising, which came out on this Real Gone Music 2 CD collection. This is truly a moving, emotional, lush collection of songs. This box set is essential to fans of wonderful pastoral pop music, and it's just essential for anybody who loves sophisticated, well-produced, lovely, lush pop music. So what I've done is I've created a medley featuring snippets of songs from each of the albums plus a couple B-sides, just so you can get an idea of what you're going to hear once you buy your own copy of Religion, Revolution, and Railways.
Found it in my
Anyway, that's it. I hope this inspires you to check out the Dream Academy. This wonderful 7 CD box set is chock full of nothing but wonderfulness. Also, while you're out there checking in the wild, try to find that album by The Act. It's really wonderful if you're a fan of guitar pop, and maybe Cherry Red should reissue that too. Speaking of Cherry Red, this box set is available on Cherry Red and available now. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, to ring that bell for future notifications. And until the next time, remember me, I'm Steve Schnee, the CD Junkie.